Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking. Today we've got a bad first date from Reddit. I'm going to read it, I'm going to react. Let's get right into it. My first date, actually, with a friend of a friend, summer after junior year of high school. She suggested we go to cute coffee house. I thought it'd be perfect since we both love coffee. Plus, me being brand new to dating, I jumped at the chance to plan a whole date together doing mini dates. Since we really hit it off and had a ton of chemistry, it seemed like, before I even asked her out. The coffee house she suggested was one where a former fling worked at. She acted all embarrassed, like she didn't pick the location. Me being gullible, thought it was an honest blunder and wanted to continue with the day we had planned. If this happens to you, if you're no longer in high school, this is an immediate red flag. Get out of there ASAP. This guy was a rising senior and he had no choice. He didn't know what to do. But now that you have experience, if anything like this happens, if you see someone's ex at a first date spot, I would get out of there with the date that you're on. But if she wants to stay there, I say just get out of there ASAP. She was on her phone for a good chunk, but I chose to ignore it. I guess I realized it was a red flag, but I was so stoked to be on my first date that I didn't know that I should expect better. Next thing I remember, she asked me if I wanted anything else. I said no. I was just finishing my coffee, figured she was using that as an out to make a phone call or whatever, her being on her phone a lot and all. Phones on a first date are... See, this is a tricky situation because everybody uses their phone. Everybody loves to be on their phone. If you're on your phone more than, I'd say 10% of that date, I think that the date should probably just end. You say you had a good time, say you have something to do, end it there. If you're on a date with someone and they're just on their phone and they won't get off it, for example, let's say you go on a dinner date. Let's say you've been on this date for a good hour. Well, if they've now been on their phone for more than 10 minutes of that date, I say just end it there. It could be a red flag, but if the next day she reaches out and she says, hey, I had a great time, I'd like to see you again, then I would be open to that. But do not let the day go on for too long where she's just on her phone and she's just getting bored. If she's getting bored, then go let her be bored somewhere else. Go find something better to do with your time. Then I look up and she's talking with her former fling. Then they walk out together. I thought they were arguing or something else, so I gave her a few minutes, texted her something like, get lost on the way, no response. Then a few minutes later, I texted, you okay? No response. I paid for her coffee and left. Never heard from her again. Wow. Respect to him for still paying for the coffee even after she left because, well, she wasn't coming back, so somebody needed to pay for it. Personally, I'm a little more traditional. I do think that the man should pay, especially if it's a first date and especially if he asked for the first date. I am a bit more traditional. I grew up in South Texas where that's just what I was raised and that's what I was taught. It's something that I still believe today. So respect to him for paying it without any issues, never hearing from her again. Yeah, if you text her twice, 3 times, do not follow up again. Let it end. Do not send repeated texts. Do not ask the next day, oh, hey, do not text her the next day. Do not follow up. Do not ask her how her day was. Do not ask her how she's doing. Let it end. It's obvious that it needs to end. Having this restraint in your life will really help you so that you don't look pathetic in the future. That's all you're going to do. If you are texting somebody back to back to back, and if they're not responding and it's pretty obvious that they don't want to respond, you're going to look pathetic. I've been there. I have been there. Everybody, practically every guy has been there. It's something you're going to have to learn, and the sooner you learn it, the better off you'll be. It's okay if you make these mistakes when you're younger. As you get older, as you hit your 20s, 30s, 40s, it's, oh man, that can make you lose your job at that point. So learn that mistake now. Do not follow up if they do not respond. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching. I post a new video every week. Subscribe if you want to subscribe. Like if you like the video. Comment if you have a comment. That's it for this video. I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Bye. Tengo tiempo pensando en los dos.